This is my little half kneeling balancy hip car. We're gonna come into this position. Our whole goal is just to see if we can balance on that kneeling hip as we take the other hip through a little bit of a range of motion. So I'm making this sort of quarter circle with this knee while I'm attempting to balance on this other leg. And I'm, in the back of my mind, working towards trying to keep this as calm and quiet through the upper body. So lifting off, arcing this knee around, out to the side. I'm trying to minimize the shift and lean to really ask this hip to stabilize me and to move this hip off of what will hopefully be a somewhat stable pelvis. But there's all sorts of weebles and wobbles and little corrections you're trying to do here. If you get to this point where you can do this basic motion, our progression is to take that into a bigger hip movement where we would find this balance. We arc this leg around, woo, and then start reaching it back. So we're basically doing a little hip hinge with this kneeling leg. You can see I'm touching down, it's okay. And coming back up and sweeping that leg back around, finishing in that half kneeling. So really just like a little challenging movement puzzle, challenges a little bit of hip control, pelvic stability, a little bit of mobility as you're trying to move that other hip through its range of motion. But the limitation is really going to be about the balance aspect. So just play and see how much this improves if you actually commit to playing with it somewhat regularly. It does get easier. You will find some control. You'll find a bit of work out of it as well.